Uncover the hidden world of shadow banking, where non-traditional financial institutions like hedge funds and private equity firms operate outside traditional banking regulations. The shadow banking system is a $160 trillion industry, rivaling traditional banking in size. Hedge funds, private equity firms, and money market funds are key players in shadow banking. These non-traditional institutions operate outside traditional banking regulations, posing systemic risks. Shadow banking provides credit to businesses and individuals, but lacks transparency and oversight. The 2008 financial crisis exposed the vulnerabilities of the shadow banking system, sparking calls for reform. Despite efforts to regulate, the shadow banking system remains a significant threat to global financial stability. What led to their sudden rise and fall? In the 1,960 seconds, over 90% of Billboard Hot 100 chart toppers were one-hit wonders. The majority of one-hit wonders were formed in the 1,980 seconds, with 144 acts achieving fleeting fame. A staggering 75% of one-hit wonders were solo artists, with only 25% being groups or bands. The average lifespan of a one-hit wonder is just 18 months, with most acts disappearing from the charts quickly. One-hit wonders often struggled to replicate their success due to intense pressure from record labels and managers. Despite their short-lived fame, one-hit wonders have contributed significantly to the evolution of popular music genres. Discover the brutal history of gladiator games in ancient Rome's Colosseum, where thousands of fighters battled to the death in front of roaring crowds, with famous gladiators like Flamma and Verus gaining legendary status. The Roman Colosseum hosted gladiator games for over 400 years, from 80 AD to 404 AD. Gladiators like Flamma and Verus gained legendary status, with Flamma winning 21 of 25 battles. The Colosseum's arena could hold up to 50,000 spectators, who watched fights to the death daily. Gladiators were typically slaves, prisoners, or mercenaries, forced to fight for their lives in brutal combat. The most popular gladiator types were the Thracian, Secutor, and Murmillo, each with unique fighting styles. Relive the most dramatic ending to a long winning streak, featuring Liverpool's 44-game unbeaten run in 1983 and their surprising defeat to Everton. Liverpool's 44-game unbeaten run in 1983 was a British top-flight record at the time. The streak began on the 3rd of May 1982 with a 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur. During the streak, Liverpool won the 1982-83 First Division title with 82 points. The unbeaten run finally ended on the 6th of November 1983 with a 1-0 loss to Everton. The defeat was Liverpool's first in 358 days, a span of nearly 12 months. The dramatic ending to the streak marked a turning point in the Merseyside Derby rivalry. Learn how to solve complex equations using an analog computer, demonstrated with a simple example from electronics. Analog computers use continuous signals to solve equations, unlike digital computers that use discrete values. The first analog computers were developed in the 19th century to calculate artillery firing tables. Analog computers are particularly useful for solving differential equations, which describe complex systems. In electronics, analog computers can be used to design and optimize filters, amplifiers, and oscillators. Analog computers can solve equations much faster than digital computers for certain types of problems. The simplicity of analog computers makes them an accessible tool for students and hobbyists to learn from. Explore the most iconic and memorable Olympic opening ceremonies from around the world. The Olympic opening ceremony originated in 1896 at the Athens Games, featuring 241 athletes from 14 nations. Beijing's 2008 ceremony featured a 10,000 drone display, setting a Guinness World Record for most unmanned aircraft. London's 2012 ceremony, directed by Danny Boyle, included a 007-themed sketch with James Bond and Queen Elizabeth. The 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics opening ceremony was held with a unified Korean team, symbolizing peace. Rio's 2016 ceremony featured a vibrant samba performance and a giant Olympic ring made of flowers. The Tokyo 2020 ceremony was notable for its minimalist approach, with empty seats and subdued celebrations due to COVID. Explore the fascinating world of lab-grown meat, where companies like Memphis Meats and Moza Meat are revolutionizing the food industry with cultured meat products. Lab-grown meat, also known as clean meat, is made by culturing animal cells in a controlled environment. Companies like Memphis Meats and Moza Meat are leading the charge in developing commercial lab-grown meat products. Lab-grown meat uses up to 90% less land, water, and energy compared to traditional animal agriculture. Memphis Meats has successfully grown meat from animal cells, including beef, chicken, and duck. Lab-grown meat has the potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 75% compared to traditional farming. The first lab-grown meat product, a burger, was introduced in 2013 and cost around $330,000 to discover how the Samsung Galaxy A52 can run popular games like Fortnite at 60 frames per second, and find out if it's worth investing in for mobile gaming. The Samsung Galaxy A52 is a mid-range smartphone with impressive gaming capabilities. It features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor, suitable for smooth gaming performance. The Galaxy A52 can run Fortnite at 60 frames per second, making it a great option for mobile gamers. With 6GB or 8GB of RAM, the A52 can handle demanding games with ease. The phone's 4500 mAh battery provides long gaming sessions without needing a recharge. For under $400, the Samsung Galaxy A52 is a budget-friendly option for serious mobile gamers. Explore the bizarre staircase at the Loretto Chapel in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Famously known as the Miraculous Staircase, the Loretto Chapel in Santa Fe, New Mexico, is home to a mysterious staircase built in 1878. This miraculous staircase has 33 steps, but no visible support or central pole, defying architectural logic. The staircase was built by an unknown carpenter who disappeared after completing the project, leaving no plans or clues. The staircase's unique design features a double helix shape with two 360-degree spirals that never touch. Despite being over 140 years old, the staircase remains structurally sound and has withstood numerous natural disasters. The Loretto Chapel's staircase is considered one of the most baffling architectural wonders in the world, still inspiring awe. When covers outshine the originals, some song covers gain more popularity than the original tracks. Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower is often considered better than Dylan's version. Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You cover is one of the best-selling singles. Johnny Cash's Hurt cover is widely praised as a superior version to the original by 9 Inch Nails. Covers can offer new emotional depth, like Elvis's Hound Dog or Aretha's Respect. These iconic covers showcase artists' unique interpretations, making them unforgettable.